Oh, good morning. It's another beautiful sunny day. We're gonna take the time this morning to get that planter going. Hopefully we can get Daryl going. I'm hoping I can get the air seeder going roughly around noon. Again, I don't have a lot of ground that is ready, so hopefully I can finish the oats up today around Daryl's yard, the amount that I can actually do, and then possibly switch over to wheat. Figured I'd come take a look at the animals. I haven't been out here in a couple days. 4-H animals are looking good. The bottle babies are eating this bale. And we're slowly getting him. He's just about done milk replacer, so we've been putting oats and grass in here. The sick one, he's doing much better. So all 3 calves, they're doing all right. So yeah, we are drying up a little bit where the cows are, but it's not not going fast. Last year we were so wet, we never actually got this area dry, not once. And the only way we could drive back here to put panels up, we had to wait for the frost to get in, because we couldn't even drive. So our thoughts is we're paying for that right now. We can drive down this path, but we need to drive down here, and then we can start feeding the cows there. Then they can start eating in the bunk again, but we are definitely getting better. I can walk here now. We've talked about it. We're thinking we're gonna continue that driveway and geomat this whole area and put gravel down there. We can't put gravel on here just straight, or else it'll just be gone. Our gumbo, it just pounds. We can pound the gravel and it would just be gone. So we have to put a layer of geomatting down, and then we'll make this solid, so that at least when we're feeding, that's good. And the cows have rubber mats on the other side. They can stand on that solid. We're trying to think of a few things for next year to keep these animals out of the mud. Having them out on the pasture there, that's been awesome.
We have 21 bags of this variety in total. Normally once I'm rolling, I'd throw it all in and get her done, but being first crack at it, this should get me about 33 acres done. turn my big fan. That's my center fill, which is blowing it out to the sides. So I'm gonna assume that that's filling. But while I'm doing that, we're seeding our silage variety first. And I was talking to my guy, and he's Rod Savage is my seed dealer there, and he was saying for silage corn, because we're dealing with a flex ear corn, it's actually better to go a little on the lower side. So I just got to remember how to set my there we go, how to set my seed population. He was just saying definitely don't go more than 30, and anywhere 28 to 30 should be good. So we're gonna cut it to 28 and go from there. See if there is a little corn seed in here, and I do have air pressure coming. So all that being said, we're doing good. So I think both fans are definitely working. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to try doing a disc fill. So I'm going to press that start. You're not going to see it from here, but I'm going to hopefully see a shaft turning back there. Press it one more time. Yeah, I think we're good. So now we will go to verify we got seed everywhere. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but we do have corn seed down here. Not how we normally want to place it, but we're good. Okay, so I did find seeds. It's good. There, we're at that, and we're about, if we go there, is 5. We're supposed to be just right around 7 inches apart, and that we are. So, it seems like we're okay that way. But I am not liking my depth. I'm thinking I'm close to 3 inches. I'd like to be in that 2.5.
All right, we got 140 acres here. Hopefully everything can go smooth for Peter. And then after this, we got 2 small fields of corn, 45 acres each, where our cows typically pasture at the end of the year. That's it for corn for us. Then we got some custom work we got to do. This took way too long. Alright, he's fixed. Finally, ready to go. I'm gonna move this thing into place, and then I'm gonna head up. Okay, well, it is just about 3 o'clock and I am finally rolling. I quadded this field and realized there's not as much to do here as I was hoping. And when I was going over the air seeder, well, isn't this special? There you go. My nudge is not working. Okay, I gotta get my GPS lined up proper. Realized there's more wet spots on this field, so whatever. And then when I was checking all my spouts, I noticed one hose had fallen off, and that took a bit to get fixed. So always something. That's why I always check before I start in case there is something wrong. So anyway, I'm hoping I can at least do another close to a quarter here, but we'll see what happens. Okay, let's try this again. All right, there we go. That's better. Uh-oh. Peter just said on the radio that Daryl will never get stuck there. Those could be famous last words.
I've been going through it, no problem, so...
It's windy, it's hot. We got winds from the east, northeast, which for us typically is not a good sign. That means, often that means rain's in the forecast, or rain's coming. I hope they're wrong, because, well, there's not really any rain in the forecast, so. But yeah, no, it'd be nice to crush some acres, get this ground drying out so we can actually get seeding. Yeah. It should all happen. It has almost every other year, so. In our farming career, we've only had 3 years where we never got our field seeded, and that was in 2004 and 05. It was back to back. We had quite a bit that we were just so wet in spring we never got the field seeded, and then in 2011. So we don't need that again. Okay, I've got an issue right in the, right behind that hazard light. I got a row that isn't turning proper. I just started, so I have to go in there and adjust the scraper. Yeah, here's one of these hoses popped out too. That's not good. But I can pop that back in. I need to get a hairpin to keep that thing in its place, but that's supposed to be tight up against these other ones. I'll take her off, either put a new one on or I'll bend her straight. Okay, I always carry extra hairpins with me. I have had this happen the odd time, not very often, but, and I got that scraper replaced, so let's give it a go. I'll do a quick go over to make sure there's nothing else, and we'll see if we can keep rolling.
Okay, Dylan's just coming to bring me some tools in case I need them, because of course I left the shop without any tools. You got them?
There's no wire, but apparently Peter has it.
Oh, okay. I'll need that. So, but I'll be fine for now. Okay. Good, thank you. Okay, so I was having trouble, and I had my air pressure. Actually, I only had a 1.5, which is where I normally do, but the seat size is a bit different. So I've upped it to 3.5, and now we're sitting with a high population at 28.9 and this at 26. So I can fine tune it a little bit more, but we're getting pretty dialed in. So very happy with that. You've noticed that this half of the planter is better than that one. So there's probably a slight variance in the two pressures. And so I'm gonna make this one the same as that one, and then we should be really good. Got everything working. One thing I did have as a bit of an issue is my auto section control was not working. And here I had forgotten one button. Not that it was the end of the world, because I've got a square field I'm working on, so in my up and downs I managed to figure it out and we're good to go.
These are cameras, I got one on each side so I can see if there's fertilizer spewing out of here. So what happens here, if the fertilizer plugs up at the boot right there, it comes up, it spits out here. When I'm in the cab, I can't see that. So that's why I got cameras in the cab there, so see that now. Alright, so I'm in Dylan's truck right now. I got Dylan driving the strip till right now. I'm gonna go back to the shop. There was a shank that I bent last night and I swapped it out this morning, but I did not straighten it out. So I'm gonna go there and straighten it out just in case I get another one bent. Okay, so I got the side shields taken off of here, off of the shank. I'll show you right here. Shank is sitting right here. There were side shields on here. They were a bugger to get off, but I got them off. Now I gotta straighten this out. I gotta first take this roll pin out here. Looks pretty ugly. So see if I can get that guy out using one hand. Oh dear. One hand don't always work. You get the point. My straightening skills of metal is not that good. It was twisted, but not too bad. I'll let the professional do that. So I was lazy and I grabbed this new one here, and I just slapped everything together because I just want to get going here. So yeah, I'll take this with me and now I'll have a spare. This is the last pass for this field for main runs, but it's doing pretty good.
So I ran into some water on the east side of this half, and I know there was water on the north side of the yard, but I've got this all squared off. On the home 400, I've got 400 acres of, on the home 400, I've got 260 acres of oats in. So we are down to whatever, 140 acres here, 240 over there, and a little bit back home. So it's a bit all over the place, but we're just trying to get as much in the ground as we can. And right now I'm empty, so we're hoping to hammer off all the wheat. I think all the fields should go as I hit them. I have a half section, then a 400, and then the last half. So we're gonna switch over to wheat. When I'm done that, I think this oats will be good to go. So, but we are basically done for the day. I'm gonna start getting things ready. I only have a half section to do tomorrow, so as long as I can get going before lunch, it shouldn't be a problem getting that done. So,
well, we got the first 80 acres done. We have about half an acre that we had to leave for muddles. I might have been able to get them, but I just didn't feel like it. So you got this one here, it's 60 feet, or sorry, 120 feet this way, but maybe 200. And then this one's about, this one here is about 60 by 60. There's two other spots here that are different colors, but that's actually overlap. So you got this one here and this one. So two little models. Due to the circumstances, I'm quite okay leaving that. Also very impressed with what this tractor could go through. Okay, so day one is in the books with planter. We got a couple fields done here. Less than would be a good day, but for a first day, very successful. Feeling very good about it. And got a bunch of kinks worked out, and hopefully tomorrow morning we can have at her again and keep going. So
Yeah, that's a wrap. Good day, ready for tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for taking time to watch. Have a good one.